Hi, it's Dr. Sean Carlson here at Simple Orthodontics in Larkspur, California, bringing you the top 5 reasons why early orthodontic screenings are important. We're going to talk about why this is so great for your family and what we do here at Simple Orthodontics. And if you're in the process of shopping for an orthodontist for your family, I'm going to tell you what to look for in these 5 reasons, and we're going to explain why this is such an important thing to get your child screened early. For us here at Simple Orthodontics and on the recommendation of the American Association of Orthodontists, it's important to get your child screened by age 7. So if your child has not yet seen an orthodontist or had an orthodontic screening and they are 7 years old, usually 2nd or 3rd grade, it's time that your child gets a screening. But here are the top 5 reasons why an early orthodontic screening is so important. Number 1, you will alleviate very expensive and timely problems down the road. So when orthodontic screenings are ignored, if there are problems that are very challenging in orthodontics, and sometimes these are happening underneath the gums, you can't see them. Often your dentist can't see them, but the orthodontist can. We're specially trained in how to understand the eruption of permanent teeth, and these teeth stay way high in the jaw until around age 7, 8, 9, 10, when they start their descent into the mouth. If there's a foundation problem that goes undetected, these unerupted adult teeth can wreak havoc, and we want to eliminate that. When these teeth go off course or there's problems with the eruption due to a faulty foundation, the fixes for those problems, the way to fix them, is extremely difficult and expensive. We want to eliminate that for your child, and I've seen patients that have had these problems that go undetected, and they're looking at an extra 2 to 3 years of treatment, very invasive surgical procedures, and countless appointments that could have been avoided had these problems been detected early. The second most important reason why early orthodontic screenings are a good idea for you and your family is it makes for easier treatment. Now, orthodontics can be complicated when we're moving teeth around and we're getting teeth straight, but if we do it carefully, usually the treatment is very easy. And that means finding problems early and coming up with very simple solutions for those problems. When problems are undetected, the treatments are more complex, the appointments are more, the devices that we have to use to fix them are more complicated. So if we detect them early, it's the best way to make treatment easy. And I can tell you, with the patients that we see here at Simple Orthodontics, when we find problems, even complex problems early, we can break them down into very simple steps. And not only for the child is it more simple, but the parent experience is easier, the orthodontic experience is easier, everything is just less complicated. So if easier treatment is something that you want for your child, get them screened early. The third most important reason why early orthodontic screening is a good idea is early confidence for your child. And this comes in 2 forms. It comes in a better smile at a younger age, which gives them very early confidence when they're interacting socially with their friends, when they're meeting new adults, when they're starting sports. All those things, having a nice smile builds confidence. But the other hidden reason is orthodontics is one of your child's first exposures to responsibility. And orthodontics requires their cooperation. And the way we do it here in our office is we're very comfortable talking with children about how big a role they play in their treatment. When they have this sense of responsibility and they accomplish those tasks well, it's one of the first times in their life that they can really feel proud of something that they have done to benefit their own health. So improving your child's confidence, not only in how they smile, but how they behave in the world and how they take responsibility for their own health care, is a real important reason. The fourth most important reason why your child should get an early orthodontic screening is a better result. Now, in some of our other videos, I've talked about how the jaw foundation is like the foundation of a house, And that's what early intervention often treats and often addresses. So if you have a good, healthy jaw foundation and you have a smile that now sits on top of that foundation, it is a better result. And so when we can't fix that foundation, if we've waited too late or we have compromises because the growth has not been appropriate, you're building a house on a foundation that is not as stable and not as good. Those are things we don't want to do. So when we can improve the foundation early and then build a beautiful smile, a beautiful house on that foundation, the result is better. So not only is it easier and faster and more convenient and building confidence, but it is a better result. It's a more stable result. It's a smile that will have a much better chance of being stable throughout their lifetime. The fifth and final most important reason why you should get your child screened early is convenience. It is actually easier for you and the entire family when we can get on top of problems early, because it means fewer visits. It means less complicated appliances. So that means if you're the mom, if you're the dad that is taking care of your children in orthodontics, you don't have to come see us as much because the treatment is easier. We have fewer appliances that we need to use, so there's less things to monitor. And for us, because we're able to do these types of treatments using remote monitoring, it means you don't have to come to the orthodontist as often and as long. That just makes it much more simple for everybody. So the convenience of fewer visits and faster treatment is one reason why early screening is such a good idea. Now, keep in mind, and I've mentioned this in so many videos, not every child needs early intervention. And if your child doesn't need early intervention, I recommend not doing anything. Getting the smile right at the right time is something that we really focus on, especially here at Simple Orthodontics. If you're out there shopping for orthodontics or you're anywhere looking for your family's home for smiles, make sure that you understand exactly what's happening with early treatment and that your child gets a very comprehensive screening around age 7, and that includes an x-ray, a 3-dimensional scan of their teeth, and a comprehensive explanation of what to expect. Again, don't let these problems go by. Undetected problems turn into big problems. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us here at Simple Orthodontics. Make sure you follow us on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram for lots more information and lots more videos just like this. Until next time, be well and smile more.